Welcome to Providence Pastures, the Roots Allotment site in Garthurth, Leeds. This is my allotment vlog and it's Thursday the 7th of August. Well, it came out of its pot and it has started rooting, but this is the start of a grapevine. So it's a bit of an experiment. We'll see whether it actually takes, and I'll just put it here at the back of the shed. Let's get it down a bit more. There we go. Because these two leaves here are new since I took the cutting, even though they look a bit old and weathered. So let's see whether that takes. Anyway, just get rid of, just hoe off some of these weeds at the back here. Really could do with doing the edges here, just getting it all squared off. So I've got the hoe out, just yeah, these small ones I can just get with the hoe, because it's like yeah, they're not rooted in fully. And again, I could really do with doing all the edges on this plot. So in this little space that I've cleared here, I've got some Charlotte potatoes, and yeah, I'm thinking they won't need as much room as other potatoes because they're a smaller crop. So let's put one in there, put one here. These are from a crop that didn't take at home. It was a rubbish crop basically. Yeah, we'll put here. So we've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so I'll water them in. And that's where I put the King Edward yesterday, the small one. Well, it's Friday, and today I'm going to look at doing something with this edge here and see if we can get some carrots in. Let's see how we go. So I think the best thing to do is to start at this end and just sort of go all the way down there. I think. Let's just see what sort of yeah, I think it comes to about here. It's really hard to... Oh! Oh! Some of this is quite tough actually. I'm wondering whether it's roots I'm trying to cut through or whether there might be something under the surface, like a stone or pebble. And the other thing is I need to make sure I'm going in a straight line. Yeah, so it's one thing cutting through. I've then got to remove to define the edge. Yeah, there are some thick roots. Yeah. So it's worth doing, not just to maximise the growing area, but also I do believe once it's done it'll set it off a bit and make the whole plot look a bit more presentable. And what I'm thinking is, if I can create enough down the sides here to create a little border, I can then get some carrots going down the edges. Yeah, some of this is quite well rooted in. But that bit already looks a bit better, and potentially down the side there I could get some something growing round or up the shed. Yeah, it is. See, the thing is staying in a straight line as well. I don't want to end up with plot manager coming around measuring up and going, "Oh, you've took an extra metre there, Chris." No, I want to stay within my plot because I'm pretty sure there's licenses for Roots to uphold to with regard to plot sizes. So I don't want to be making it any bigger or smaller than what it should be. But here it's almost like there's half a foot worth of plot to be gained in certain places. Oh. See, potentially there's enough room here to grow another row of potatoes once this is done. So actually this is well worth it, is this job. Even though it's carrots I'm aiming to get in today, maybe. Depends how much energy I have. But it's a lot better now I've got the shed to just go sit and rest in. Oh, here you can see some of this. Oh, grass is well rooted. I need to watch when I'm putting stuff into bucket. I'm watching back the last video and I was seeing I'm throwing stuff and it was going in over edge. Anyway. See, look at all this that wasn't there to grow in. Well, it was to grow in, but it was the weeds and grass creeping across. See, there's a good foot there of again of prime growing space. Oh. Plenty of roots in here still. Yeah, sometimes I just jab the trowel in and it seems to slice across the roots, and then you can just lift them off like that. Yeah, I don't mind grabbing big clumps. That includes the compost. Because like I've said previously, putting that in the compost just helps activate the composting faster because of the bacteria that's already there. See, as I look down this, I think I've bowed in a little bit as I've gone along. However, I'm not bothered because I'm doing a good job, if I do say so myself. I can always straighten up another time, maybe putting a bit of string from one corner. Yeah, as I look down that line, it does look slightly bowed. So let's create a drill, and let's create a row of carrots in this growing area that's been created from edging. So one of the things I always forget to do when it comes to sowing is watering first. Bit of a problem. There's a problem at Roots. There's no roses on the, not any of the watering cans, so I'm having to buy my own, which is not good, Roots, considering you're providing the equipment. But anyway, there's obviously an issue, so I'll solve it by my own. But yeah, I'll just put some water, just get all this damp. It's a shame that there's no rose, real shame. Anyway, so then we've got carrot seeds from Premier Seeds. These are Autumn King. as I've said before, I'm no expert. Just cover those over. And well, I'm not sure if this is a bit much without rows. Oh gosh, not the best, Roots, not the best. Sort out your roses. So I'll continue the drill down here. Let's get a big row going. Yeah, I wonder whether there's a design fault on the watering cans with Roots. Wonder why they've all gone. Seems very odd that all the roses for every single watering can is gone. Does seem odd. That could, as I say, that could indicate either a thief or a manufacturing error. Probably a manufacturing error, because well, you can rule out a thief because at the end of the day there's more expensive things to take, so it's got to be a manufacturing fault. Let's throw some water down here. Now some seeds. Open this enough just to let sprinkles out, because I'm not sure how many to sow. Oh goodness, I think I'm letting out way too many. Oh well. If I don't have a good row of carrots with this, then there's something wrong. And I'll have to thin out in a few places if these are successful, just to stop them from all binding together as and looking like a mess. Throw some water on top. Really don't want to, but try and do that. For whatever good it'll do. I've got a couple of jobs to do. I'm going to take out some of the the perpetual spinach that's not even going to be used. I'm going to take that out, put some special potatoes in. I've got some purple potatoes that have come over from Northern Ireland, and yeah, they'll be good for Christmas cropping. Right, let's see. Hopefully these will just pull out. Let's just jab the roots. Yes. Oh, look at that. It's a shame really, but there's no point having a plant that you can't really use. But this is actually not bad, actually, because since I did the edge the other week, it's actually kept a nice little area here. So what I'm going to do is just going to get these bits of weeds out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some potatoes in. So I got this box of potatoes, seed potatoes, purple potatoes, 10 BIM Christmas, so they're for Christmas, planting now for Christmas. Let's do that. Right, so let's decide the placement of these. So, put one there, one here, one here. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the space of everything. Put one there, one here, and one there. Put one here, one there, another one here. Oh. Yeah, well, I'll save these last four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 potatoes is what I was delivered again. And yeah, it was labelled for 10. So that's a good bonus. So I'll just leave these in. I have to remember where these are. Oh. Might need a compost top up in this area. Oh. Yeah, so it's just a case of putting the trowel in, just kind of making a little hole or levering the soil away to just get it just in and below the surface, and then with the chits or shoots pointing up wherever possible, and then yeah, just get that out. So it's constant battle with the weeds. Always finding ones that, there you go, let's get rid of that. Well, there's definitely space for a potato to grow here. So I'll put one there. I'm going to take this thing out, leave it there for now. Yeah. See, I'm thinking this area here, this where this edge could be done there, and then I can get the other 3 potatoes down the edge here. Yeah, let's have a look at doing that. Yes, I could really do with, oh goodness, that's So I've probably been a bit conservative there. Could have maybe gone back a little bit more. But anyway. So, you can definitely get a potato in here. Another one in here. And another one in here. So you see, we're absolutely maximising what we've got. So while we're here, I thought, do you know what? Might as well just try and get the rest of this lined up. And it just clips those grass roots off and just keeps back any creeping to a minimum until next time. Some quite tough roots. So strong you'd think you were standing on a stone. Oh yeah, this was one of them clumps. Just got to try and slice a bit off of it at a time. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back at that sooner than I expect, I think, because that's going to creep back sooner, because there's quite strong roots there. And as I job around, sometimes I'm coming across some roots that need to be pulled out.